Hello, I'm back again. Apparently, Kendra G calls herself snapping on people who do reactions to her content. Evidently, this idiot doesn't know what fair use is. But I'm about to put her in check on fair use. Let's get into it.
Um, Special delivery, I should say. All right, first things first. Shout out where you're watching from. Mississippi's in the building. Mississippi's in the building. Um, oops. Let me see something. Okay. Let me put the link for you guys to join. Brooklyn's in the building. Atlanta's in the building. I don't know if this is true, but someone said jail. I do know people in jail watch my show. Miami, North Carolina, probably so too, but NYC. All right, so if you want to be a guest, the link is in the YouTube comment section. Let me put it on Facebook. Ooh. All right. All right. Okay, now the link to join is on the Facebook. Okay, so the link to join as a guest is in the Facebook comment section and the YouTube comment section. New York, we're here. Shout out to New York. All right, if you want to be a guest, push the request. If you want to be a guest, push the request. Before I start the show, I want to say something directly to all the bitch ass men podcasters that can't create original content because no woman would ever call your show. So what you do is you stalk my page all day and you say you do reaction videos.
First off, under fair use, anybody can react to your video. Let's start there. Secondly, your stuff, from what I check, ain't copyrighted. So with that being said, sit down and shut the hell up.
But the truth of the matter is, you're bitch ass men. You know, we have all this conversation about men, women.
The disrespect.
Being so masculine. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a bitch ass man trait. A bitch ass man can't build his own page. You know, he can't do it on his own. So we gotta find a woman to eat up off of. Cause they're not doing it because they really.
Kendra, the brothers you talking about in question, including me, don't need you for content, sweetheart. Get over yourself. You've been full of yourself ever since the Kevin Samuels interview. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how not only did Kevin prove you right, but how you're using the stuff that Kevin Samuels used to do on your own platform, hypocrite.
Really want to give information. No, these are small penis nobodies. Can never get attention. Can't do it.
Now you won't call people small penis nobodies. Last I checked, I mean to my knowledge. Well, I'm not even gonna say anything on that. You know what? Screw it. I am not a small penis male. Just saying. I don't even know why the hell I had to say that, but whatever.
On their own, so they gotta come to my page. One thing I would say about Kevin Samuels, he was original with his content because even though
you really want to talk about KS right now? Are you sure you really want to do that right now? Considering you've been stealing his talking points for the past 2 years.
He said things harsh at times to women. Women still call his show. I had to give it to him because I would be surprised that women will call him up just for him to read them for Phil. But guess what? He had enough swag to get women to call.
And the thing is, I'm the one reading you for filth right now, hypocrite.
him directly. Oh, you bitch ass men, y'all a different breed. Goofies. And some of y'all got wives. That means they gonna give birth.
The only goofy I see here, Kendra G, is you. You're the goofy with no man and a platform that's nose diving. The only goofy I see here is you, sweetheart.
The bitch ass babies. Bitch ass men make bitch ass babies. Oh, I'm gonna let it know what it is. It's actually really sad.
Insults,
it's actually really sad that y'all follow these bitch ass men who ain't never did nothing.
Again, I don't know if that weave is sewn in too tight or what the deal is. Under fair use, anybody can use your content for educational and entertainment purposes. And last time I checked, once again, your content comes under fair use, which means anybody can use it. If you do not want people to use your content, get your content copyrighted. Until then, STFU.
Nothing in life. They can't build the original content. If I died tomorrow, they would get evicted. If I went to go see Jesus tomorrow, they would be evicted because they would have no content to pay.
Should you use a smooth bevel or a checkered bevel? We're going to take a look at three different questions. Do you have imperfections in your beveling that you might need to hide a little bit? If we're talking about some pretty minor chatter marks in your beveling, the checkered bevel, because it has texture to it, it's naturally going to hide.
Because the way she tried to come for certain people over the fair use thing, if I remember correctly, Kendra G's been on for 5 years. How you on for 5 years and don't understand the basic fair use? I've only been doing this for a couple months and I understand fair use. Get a grip, woman. I'm gonna let this ad play out and we're gonna get back into some more dragging.
Some of those imperfections. Do you want the bevel to hold color? Most of the time, we're going to end up antiquing our project. The smooth bevel really just compresses and bevels the leather. We're going to want to use a checkered bevel, and the reason is because we want it to hold color. Are you trying to create shadows, or are you simply trying to compress and bevel the leather? I carved a floral piece. I did half of it with a smooth bevel and half of it with a checkered bevel. On camera, the difference is very, very subtle, but in person, it's very obvious which one has the texture and which one doesn't. The ones marked in blue, they're all checkered. The ones marked in red are all smooth. That's going to do it for this video. Go make something amazing.
Hi everybody, my name is Margaret and this is my fabulous
Dreambox. I've had my Dreambox for about 5 months. And I have it downstairs in my house in the flex room.
It has been absolutely wonderful with keeping everything I need for my business in one place. That's easy to get to, easy to grab, and everything's right where I need it, and specifically great for being in a small place like the New York City apartments tend to be.
Now I don't have a dedicated craft room, but I keep the Dreambox in my guest room. And when guests come, I can very quickly and easily close everything up.
My specialty is jewelry. I love Swarovski crystals. I love doing metalwork.
I'm a hair makeup artist as well as a wig maker. So for my box, I'm using it more as a non-traditional format.
I make greeting cards. I make many projects on my Cricut. I've had my Dreambox just 2 weeks now, but before that, I had craft materials stored all over the house.
And I'm glad that I made this investment because it helped me not to repeat buy, because I saw that I'm spending money only to find that same material someplace else.
Here I keep anything related to sewing. Besides the yarn, I have zippers, fabric, more fabric.
I have an area for kids crafts, origami, paper crafts, card making, ribbon, Cricut tools.
Ribbons, lots of them, and color coordination for nice display.
So I keep all my paint up here in these 4 shoebox containers. Then here I have the paper organizer, which I love.
The best part is I coordinated all my labels in orange, pink, yellow, green, going all the way down, telling me what's in each bin.
This is so exciting for me. I can't stop. There's my sewing machine, sewing stuff, and stitching thread.
It's just amazing how I've been able to do this. This has helped me to organize myself outside of crafting as well.
This really has made this little corner of our home very functional for me, and I wouldn't hesitate to buy it again.
Gives me creative itch every time to walk in and start. Quick access to scrapbooking, quick put away that makes the room look great.
And I highly do recommend the Dream Box. If you do not have one, it is a great item. You can keep everything in the same place. And for us busy moms, we will definitely have more time because it just makes everything easier and accessible.
My Dream Box. I love it. I'm glad that I purchased it. It's given me an opportunity to organize myself in a way that I've never been organized in my life. So I thank you so much, Create Room, for an opportunity to make a video about my Dream Box. Thanks again. Bye.
Come on.
They rent. That's how important I am to these bitch ass podcasters, no original content, Negroes. And women that date bitch ass.
Now, I normally wouldn't speak for anyone else, but I can speak for some of the people she's talking about. Two guys that talk about Kendra G. In particular, one of them is on the Do Better podcast. The other one is Single by Choices. Here's a news flash, Kendra. They have content outside of you. You are not their content. You, tell you the truth, you're not my content. But the only reason I'm going in on you right now is because you want to sit there go in on something that you really don't have no leg to stand on. You sitting there trying to go in on people using your content. Your content, once again, is under fair use, which means anybody can use it for educational and or entertainment purposes. Go back and read the fair use. I shouldn't really have to be teaching you what the HELL fair use is. Let's go back into it, y'all.
Have bitch ass kids. And that's why we got bitch ass kids walking the earth because of the bitch ass men. So
come on, you see they're going after the kids. Now who's the child here? Them or you? Them or you, Kendra? Who's the child? I'll tell you who the child is. The child is you.
Hello. I know you're here. You were probably here first. You were probably here first because what else are you gonna do with your time?
And we also gonna be in the chat tonight.
Nobody would know you at all. So there you have it. Now let's do our show.
And you can go fuck yourself.
And it's crazy. Let me tell you something. In all honesty, I don't really.
And this, you know what? I'm not even gonna say with respect. Long as your content is under fair use, anybody who wants to use it is going to use it, including me. And if you don't like it, get your shit copyrighted.
Oh, a lot. I don't watch videos, but people send me stuff. And it's remarkable because I don't know men like this in my real life. Like, the men in my real life, they blaze their own trail. They would never be comfortable knowing that they have to live off of another woman's brand. Like that wouldn't sit well with the men in my real world. What? That's not a man. Let me tell you something. I know gay men that are more masculine than you bitch ass men. Men who taking an
now you trying
ass
to call
is
us
more
gay.
masculine
Shame, guilt,
than you
insults, and you'll be
bitch
right,
ass
ladies and gentlemen.
men. How you feel about that? How you feel about that? With your straight bitch ass. How you feel about that?
Shame, guilt, insults,
Gay
and
men
you
got
to be right.
more masculinity, more balls, blaze their own trail,
You're done.
create their own content. So this is the overall message. It's the overall message. It ain't one particular group. I won't give you enough credit to say you by name because you're insignificant. If you felt it, then I was talking to you. Now let's continue. Now let's get on with the show. Arvin, show me your
We're
wall,
done
baby.
here.
Show me the wall. Okay. Wait.
It's Kendra G once again. It's not our fault that you don't understand fair use. Long as your stuff is under fair use, we and anybody else has the right to use it. If you don't like it, go eat a DICK. Bye, y'all.